BMG is one of the few teams that still picks it.
Please devour. I would love
What's
it.
that flute?
That's me conjuring the Devo pick.
Okay.
Better not see a Devo ban. All right, so they're
Did
gonna
you just
ban.
conjure the Devo ban?
I hope not.
I doubt it.
Voodoo Jester too. That's a hero that we used to see Fusen play all the time. I just haven't
Behemoth
seen it a
isn't
lot
even
anymore.
picked, by the way.
There you
Speak the
go.
devil.
Devo's not even picked already. He's
Come on,
still on
Devo,
the
pick.
table.
I mean, obviously he's still on the table, so
I'm just
obviously they have to
yeah.
pick him.
I'm not even gonna get my hopes up here.
Just watch it happen.
What else could it be? Cookie cutter,
Look at this for.
Kraken.
Oh, well, I do like Kraken's one of my favorite heroes as well, though.
Yeah, he's a fun hero. I would do anything for a throwback Kraken ultimate with the Staff of the Master.
Oh, so here we go. Engineer pickup again. This is the third time Hanks has been playing it today.
No pressure on them to line up a Flux ultimate this time though. So basically, I mean, this is the same lineup, well, very similar lineup to what they had last game. No,
Mm-hmm.
they had NG, Behemoth, Solomon, and yeah, they had Flux,
And they had
Parasite.
Parasite. But now
Okay.
they have,
So will we see a tri lane or like a dual mid?
or yeah, but they only have one ranged. So I don't think tri-lane is. I think a tri-lane isn't out of the question, but I think a dual lane is not good.
A dual melee lane, yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's like Behemoth supporting the Salamon bottom. That could work in that they have Magnus NG mid. Accursed. Fun hero as well. And it's on
Yeah.
Fusen.
Extremely unconventional lineup here by Hellborn team. So we're gonna go out with a bang here and get to see a couple of heroes that we don't see all the time. In terms of, there's not a ton of stuns on the Hellborn team. I'll say that. You have the Silhouette Tree Grapple, unreliable. The Midas Transmute, not entirely reliable in the Tsunami Charge. They have a lot of Portal Key heroes though, so maybe not the biggest deal, but definitely not as much lockdown on Solomon like they had last game.
Mm-hmm.
I can foresee him having a little bit better time.
And not a Magic Immune Swiftblade to deal with either.
Yes, to say the least. Reason has a much, just basing it off last game, a much better chance to pull it off for this time. Really stick it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not to see too many teams really getting aggressive in the early stages. Sydney was crazy, man. They every single game there was like a 5-man skirmish before the game started.
Mm.
It was really
Yeah,
fun to watch. I wish they would just reintroduce the 0-minute rune. That would do it.
yeah. I don't even know why they got rid of it.
It just everything about Han that separated
Screams
it from the other
action.
MOBA was action. Yeah, to get rid of it was just completely like a slap in the face to every reason why we love this game.
Well, I wouldn't take it that far, but it just takes away from a lucky first rune, for
Nope.
example, for the mid. They also tried to make it more even for mids by introducing the second resto, introducing the restoration rune. So I completely understand actually what they want to do with it. They want to make it that the mid matchup wasn't that off balance because of the rune that he found.
Yeah. Well, I hate that because as soon as they added that restoration rune, it started that you had supports and junglers camping runes 24/7 as a mid player. If your enemy team is doing that, it just completely can shut you down. It changed
Yeah.
everything.
Ooh, I love the Lodestone NG lane. It's so much damage. It's so much damage.
Behemoth over here too. Not sure how long he's gonna stay.
He doesn't go boots, by the way, which he's just blocking the camp at the start for Parasite. But you know what? Parasite doesn't care. Insania just chilling in the enemy woods.
Solomon in a solo safe lane again, except this time he's up against a Midas instead of a Swiftblade.
Which I'd say is worse.
Harder. Yeah. I have to see.
Especially if it's Make. I'm not sure if it's Make, but if it is, it's a lot worse. But yeah, this dual lane of Lodestone NG is insane. It is so incredibly strong. And it's going to be time to die playing it with Hanks.
When you see the aggressive Parasite, boots first in the enemy jungle. This is
Yeah.
going to be tough for Magnus. He's already in danger. He's forced to use his health potion.
Okay, then he's not... Why didn't he go for... Again, Magma's not going for Volcanic Touch level 1.
The only reason I could think is, look at... Oh, I guess if the gank comes really early, that's your escape mechanism. But yeah.
But there's no way that a Kraken's going to gank you when he only has a splash.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, if the moment you see him level his splash, that's the moment you level your Volcanic Touch.
Well, he does pick it up shortly after, but yeah, I agree. I usually wait into the lane to pick a skill, and if it doesn't look dangerous, gonna grab.
Exactly.
Maybe I think he skilled it prematurely because they did roam in the jungle as 5. He just had it like in case they ran into somebody. He didn't wait to skill
And
it.
Hanks has mines. Yes. But it's kind of... They chose a really bad time to man up. They saw the Accursed pick, and that's when they noticed, okay, send Lodestone solo, because what's an Accursed going to do to box out a Lodestone? Nothing. He's going to get levels regardless. So put the Engineer mid with the Magnus and Kraken. He wouldn't have gotten anything in this lane. He would have been completely destroyed, so... Then they would have gotten a quick Magnus PK as well, instead of him being only 170 gold per minute right now. So this is really a flaw in their laning phase.
I think Magnus can still come back and win this lane though.
Yeah, for sure,
But,
if he
yeah.
gets some ganks and stuff, but that's not the point. The point is that he's not doing anything in top. You see him now rotating to bottom to try and help Salomon out, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. He's not going to do anything here. There's no kill potential with a Salomon. There's a lot of kill potential with Magnus, but yeah, Salomon is just not useful.
Yeah. Definitely make a strong point. Laning is sometimes hard to anticipate what the other team's going to do before too, but that's where some of the teams, they make those adjustments. Even if you start out rough, you got to do what you can to recover. I'll see if they do change it at all.
Yeah, I don't like this right now. But it's now too late
Here
anyways.
comes the rotation by Parasite. Stun onto Engineer. Look at the transmutes. And, ooh, a
What a
nice
stun,
kick.
though.
Yeah, it's going to keep himself alive, at least for the time being. And here comes a rotation by Behemoth into the bottom lane. But it's just a little bit too late. And what do you think
Behemoth
about
should have gone
this?
boots.
Just leave 3
Behemoth should
people.
have bought boots. I really don't like what he's doing here. Running around without boots. He's wasting so much time. But everything of that reason is doing, they're just wasting time with 2 heroes, it feels like. And Midas even gets the kill.
Wow, I did not anticipate that. I'd looked at there's 3 heroes down here, so I just panned back in the middle lane. But
Yeah,
Midas
and
going to
now-
have bottle and probably really early boots. And just going to be so unfortunate. For
And now
Solomon, he
Fusen is
can't be left
boxing
alone
out.
anymore.
Fusen is boxing out Lodestone
Now Solomon needs the help. This is so bad.
because he's underleveled.
Yeah.
Because Engineer took some levels. Like,
I hope this is a strategy pause. Behemoth level 1 at this point.
yeah, it better be because they really need to drastically change something there. Already 2.5k gold behind in 4.5 minutes.
Oh, double damage bottled up on Boxy. What is that they keep spamming?
It's to make the big hits disappear.
I don't have big heads on right now, though.
No, but I don't know. Now I want to turn it on again.
I don't know how to turn it on again.
I was thinking it's scale big head.
True?
Yeah. Maybe it only activates when it's unpaused.
Maybe I set it to 1.
Or that.
Let's get it on.
Oh, yes, it did.
I just said true, and it did it. Holy crap. Magnus's head is huge.
Wow, those lobster claws. Oh, jeez.
That's fantastic.
Alrighty.
I'm just leaving it on for now.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this on. Why not?
Makes it way more enjoyable to see random heroes. Like Engineer, whose neck is like huge right now.
Oh, here comes Midas. Yeah, I mean, Midas is doing so good right now, and this is just like last game, where the Suicide Hero started dominating on BMG side, and now Legion's forced to rotate over here and everything. Wow, mid lane though, initiation. The buy menu pops up. Behemoth's getting a little bit of a pickle here, but no, Parasite's gonna fall back. They do get the kill onto Kraken, so that was a really nice ultimate by Labyrinth.
Getting that kill is really important for them because Magnus needs to carry them out of this slump, I'd call it.
When did this big head be introduced? I don't know why I've never heard of it
April
before.
April Fools.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yesterday. Yeah.
So, at what point should Solomon really start to snowball out of control with his gold farm? I mean, could he potentially be at 500 GPM already?
Well, this game, no, because he died, but he should be at like 450 right now.
On
Not having his
average.
W
Okay.
maxed and stuff.
Magnus
I
bottles.
play TMM pretty often with Hanks, the engineer, on Reason.
Yeah.
And I think I've converted him into mining only. He is my disciple.
Yeah, he's going for that 2-2. I usually like at least 1 point in the turret, but maybe he can get that next level. Or
Yeah, well, mana issues. You need
Very
a chalice.
true. Yeah, if you're mining, then yeah, you do need that extra mana, I guess. Does he have traps set up somewhere? Doesn't look like it just yet.
No, he's only level 2 mines, so. Ooh, Midas heading middle.
Yeah, he's gonna set up the rotation here. The stun
Oh,
connects
they
onto
stack,
Midas. They get
though.
the nice turn. Oh, the elemental transmute's gonna save him. And now it's
But they
Hellborn
stacked
team.
stun so hard there.
Yeah. But it means that, well, Midas could have actually killed Magnus there, so at the very least, Reason doesn't lose a hero. Lodestone up top here. He's got to be careful. I know he wants to deny this tower, but Silhouette puts out a lot of damage already at this point in the game.
Destroyed a Legion tower.
Bots are even trying to last it. Unfortunately, not that great for him to last it, because then his team gets less golds.
Well, Solomon hitting that crucial level 6 point. So at least a somewhat kill potential here, but now with the curse joining the fun, Midas going to initiate onto Solomon, putting the transmute down. They put the death coil onto him. Now they're going to turn onto Midas. Can Behemoth get the Fisher off? He gets a
Yes,
decent
he
stun
can.
off, and the keg connects. One more attack onto Midas. They do get the kill. Rotating 3 heroes down, but totally worth it here for Reason Gaming finally to turn the tide just a little bit, maybe get some morale boost back into their team.
Doing well, blowing up those mines instant.
Yeah, and that's a curse using the death coil offensively. Well, he probably wouldn't have been able to save Midas. But Parasite's still down here, looking to maybe pick off some of the stragglers in bot lane. Solomon could be a target.
Yeah, he is really low.
Oh, the keg stun doesn't connect, but Solomon nevertheless.
But
he's
the
getting
shield
slowed.
should be enough.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, good shield. By Fuzen. Now Parasite, he's got the infest on cooldown for 5 seconds. He'll probably get away here, I suppose.
I'm not sure about that one. He is gonna get the creep.
A curse nearby, and here comes Midas to
Midas
turn on the
nearby.
greedy engineer.
And Midas is dead.
Elemental
I mean, not
Orb, but okay,
Midas.
here comes a TP.
Engineer
If this
dead.
is Behemoth, Lodestone. I can't believe Parasite's still alive. Nobody's died yet. My curse kind of just watching on the sidelines here, but Hellborn team has more than Legion at this point.
He does have Shatterstorm.
All right, he is going to activate that headbonk. Here comes Magnus channeling the
Oh,
eruption.
that's
He's
so
gonna
big. That is
Yes.
huge.
Legion
Really well
team.
played.
I think that's why Curse was so reluctant to dive there. He's like, you know, guys, we are right in Legion's jungle. They could rotate, and they do, and they get all 3 kills there.
Yeah,
Oh, here
and
comes the Shatterstorm
Lodestone.
activated in the mid. Oh, and he's still gonna connect because of the lava surge connection.
Big.
Woo. Kraken goes down. Reason right back in it.
Really well played. Magnus is just where he
The
needs to
Hellborn
be,
destroyed
pulling them
a
out of the
Legion
slump that
tower.
they've been in. And Balthazar pushing top lane.
Yep, and Balthazar's building. Oh, that's the new
Nullstone.
Nullstone recipe. That's right.
I like it. I mean,
I
it's
do
pretty
too.
standard.
It's cool now. Yeah.
No, I don't like the Nullstone change.
Oh,
I
really?
used to like it because it was nice for the because it was cheaper to
It's
build
so
up. It
cheap
was
now.
easier
Yeah.
to build up. But the stats, the 10 to all stats is way better than what Glowstone gives
Right.
because you get 10 damage and such.
Yeah, but I think it suits the item more, honestly. For what the item is, it's a defensive item. It kind of makes more sense.
Yeah, but I mean, you got the same stats from 10 to all stats.
Right. But I'm okay with the nerf because it is it is pretty damn cheap for what it accomplishes, too.
Yeah,
I understand. As a player standpoint, the item is so awesome. Why not keep it that way? But I get why they
and it's not
changed it a
like,
little bit.
but it's picked up more now because it's not just for agi carries. And sure, okay, but uh, I still like it more on with stats added simply because you just get 10 damage from it. You get 10 attack speed. You get 1.4 armor or something. You get 130 mana. You get 190 health.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of stuff. And now Nullstone, going over to it, it still gives damage, but that's from the sustainer, pretty much.
Yep. And one last item for the Ultimate Orb to be a part of. It's only a matter of time before they phase that item out, too.
Yeah, seems like it. What is it part of right now? We've got it. Where is it? Is it a relic?
What?
It's an accessory. Blessed Orb. It's in Grimoire, Frostwolf, and Geometers.
Yep.
Yeah, but they also nerfed Grimoire into the ground. Nobody uses that stupid item
Yeah,
anymore.
they ruined it for me too.
They've
Believe
ruined
me,
it
I
for everyone.
played it for I used it for like 3 games before somebody in stream was like, "Dude, it's activatable. You're not getting any effect off." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then it was still kind of like so gimmicky.
Yeah, I don't. You don't notice the difference. Like I remember when farming with Hag, for example, if you had the damage buff from Grimoire Standard, then you could one-shot the archers after a bit,
Yeah,
with the Sonar Scream, and now it's like, nope, nope, not anymore.
yeah. It wasn't even like a broken item. I'm not sure why they changed it either. Oh well.
Well, I mean, they completely nerfed Hag, although Tassia had such a dominating game with it earlier today. They still completely wrecked it.
Oh yeah, that was a stunning performance by Tassie. Testament to the hero still being viable though. As much as we say that heroes are overpowered, and I mean there are noticeable differences, but I still think there's a lot of like really untapped potential in the gigantic hero pool that we don't see all the heroes played. I I don't
Like
know.
what hero? Artesia.
It could be any hero. It could be any hero. I mean, it's just definitely underutilized. All of the heroes. People get comfortable
Yeah.
with it. I definitely am not the one to go into the specifics, but it's just history tells us that we didn't really see a ton of fade until the Thai team started playing it, and then she was everywhere, and there was no changes to her. You know what I mean? It just takes
Yeah.
somebody to show you that a hero is great. Like I don't know, Aussie. Like I said, they used a ton of D-Sham and Monarch, and we see sync flick to both of those heroes, but
But then
we
again,
never
same
see
goes for
them.
ECX with Clanks.
Yep.
They just started playing that, and everybody's like, it's just Clanks. It's fine. It's one of those Team M heroes. It's so squishy." And then he kills everything.
And Solomon too. He was the same strength for a while before somebody just picked him up. So I feel like
Well, no, that was because of Mach.
yeah. Oh, not did I say Solomon? I meant Salforus.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
But they also buffed Self-Force.
yeah.
They made the cooldown of the Q insane, and they made everything
Let's get it
insane. And
on.
One thing that I'm gunning for is just a random draft tournament. A tournament where instead of the 100 heroes, it just singles it down to about 50, and you have to draft from that. And I talked to about like Insania about it, and he agrees that the game is most competitive when all the heroes are in it, but it would definitely make for more interesting matchups if every time you had to draft from what you were given. It would. I mean, there's really no disadvantage because both teams have the same disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
Midas, is he going to be able to get that bottom tower?
He's
going
gonna
to
try. Gets come off on a Solomon, and the Curse is here, gonna do what he can to cave him. Puts the shield on him. Midas is gonna take a lot of damage. Solomon in 3 more seconds has another cleave attack, and that's gonna be enough to finish him off.
You might. Nope, they're not going to go for it. In the meantime, mid gets caught by Insania and Boxy.
Yes, and
Getting
Kraken
the Kraken ulti. Yep.
doing good job there and inching his way closer to the portal key. That tower is only gonna move him even closer. Magnus really close, opting to skip the steam boots. Oh, Silhouette up top. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lodestone.
He has one more hit smash? No, he does not.
He was afraid of getting kited there. I guess he made the wise decision of falling back. I was almost certain that he had enough to finish Silhouette off, though.
Parasite showing himself. He's trying to get the catch on Lodestone, but Lodestone being smart to the tactic. Rocket drills and ports.
Pretty smart.
Man, Kraken looks ridiculous with these big heads.
Looks like a real Cthulhu.
Yeah. But we have one of those. What?
True. Yeah, we do.
I still don't like the cleaver on Cyrox. Yet he's got it now, so at least his farm is going to, you know, grow.
Yes, and he's doing considerably better than last game, as well as it's hard to believe they're down 6k gold when they've come leaps and bounds in this matchup.
The fact that Silhouette is 0-0-0 and has 500 GPM just means that Salomon has not been doing a good job.
They also don't have a single tower down, and Hellborn has 4, so that's a good amount of gold too. That's probably making up a huge chunk of that. Here's Magnus with his portal key, bright and shiny.
They're catching Parasite
here. Oh, but it gets interrupted here.
Yeah, well played by is it Parasite? Is he going to be able to get out of here?
I don't know.
Another
He's got
stun.
the support of a Cursed. Cursed going to put the shield on him, and in 1 more second, he uses the Cauterize, but it's not going to be enough.
He has the Infest in 2 seconds, but Hank's going to be able to pick it up. Oh, the Minotaur stun!
The triple stun, too, by the
But what is the Curse
transmute.
doing? Just kill the Curse now. Or no, they're running away from the Cthulhu.
Yeah, they're definitely fearful here. Kraken, if he had his portal key here, this could have been a great turn. Midas picks up his portal key, though.
Yeah, this Midas has been playing phenomenally well.
Look at Silhouette doing so much work with the split pushing.
He's not really entered this game yet.
Nope.
He's just been farming and split pushing and farming and doing what Silhouettes do. I hope he's having a good time farming.
Magnus might jump here, but I don't know if it's the right decision. Portal key on Midas. They probably won't kill him. There are so many alt avatars for Magnus. What's the reason to play the original skin?
This is not the original skin.
Oh, it's not? Oh, you're right.
No,
It's Scorpion.
this is
But
Scorpion.
that's like
This
the
is
first
the
alt
Dota
avatar
skin.
that ever came out.
This is the Dota skin.
Here comes Rocket Trill initiating on a Kraken. Whoa!
And in the woods,
Oh, more action down here as Parasite's going to try to chase, but Engineer gets the energy field off. They do drop it down. Solomon's going to turn his attention to Midas. Midas trying to get away with the Elemental Warp. Gets a nice stun, but Magnus PK stun and finish the job on him. And now it's Parasite running for his life. A nice Rocket Drill. Good positioning by Lodestone here. Bottling up that regeneration. The keg stun doesn't connect, and here comes the portal in. It's a Silhouette. Oh, cursed. Silhouette does not care.
Just walking in.
Just gonna farm here.
I mean, if they can just stun Fus, not like that. Never mind.
Uh-oh, Lodestone gets the Rocket Drill off. He's gonna pop the battery. He still has a regen ready.
And here comes another stun from Meg. Yep, that's gonna be securing the kill. But yeah, Silhouette's just AFK, farming top.
Yeah, they're basically fighting 4 versus 5 right now. As soon as she joins the fight, I'm pretty sure things are gonna change here.
Is it though? The lead seems to be swinging a little bit back to the Legion, but look at Cyrox also changing his mind now, going for the Mark instead.
Instead of the Restoration? That is pretty interesting. I know they had issues last game with damage output, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Behemoth's going to have his portal key soon. Magnus has had a pretty good game. I don't agree with it. But at the same time, if he hasn't died so much, maybe that's why he's feeling a little more confident in not needing that Resto Stone. I don't know. It's definitely turning into a game. And like I think you're right. The gold lead is swinging a little back forth. And do you know the math on 4 tower kills? I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of gold.
Yeah, it's
if they
about
got him,
like,
it might even put him in the lead.
It's like 1,200 per tower.
We're pretty much dead even right here.
If they get those towers.
Behemoth, don't die before you get your portal key. Please, my friend. You're so close.
And Kraken's showing nothing right now, but he could just choose to jump. He's too far away right now, but he's not going to go for it in the end.
Oh, they're going to catch a curse here in the jungle.
He is using the ultimate already. Are they
yeah.
going to commit, though? That's the question they have. Another stun.
PK
up.
stun onto a curse here, but now Silhouette's here to join the party. The Lodestone activating that Shadow Storm onto a curse is going to pop off. That's enough to kill him, and the energy field enough to deter them from chasing, but really release the Kraken off in the background. Lodestone's taking heavy damage from Silhouette. He is going to get uphill, and it's going to be enough to at least keep him alive in the meantime and force Midas to retreat. And he's actually going to TP away, and he's going to get away with his life. Magnus being pursued by Parasite. A nice double line stun there. And he's going to TP away too. Behemoth with the portal key and about 100 gold. I don't think he could ask for another good fight here by Reason Gaming.
But Salomon was just kind of tunnel visioning and then ended up getting caught by the Midas.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks really hard.
It wasn't necessary either, but like I said, you get a little bit overconfident sometimes playing a hero like that.
And yeah, Midas still has that huge amount of burst, and Boxy did kind of screw up the Kraken ultimate though, trying to catch the Magnus, and it kind of whiffed. But still, they end up being ahead. Balthazar now joining the fight. He almost died though when he was jumping in like that. It was really, really close.
Oh, PK stun up top onto Parasite here. Lodestone puts in the head smash. He infested the Hell Cannon. And nobody on this team with a Alchemist Bones just yet.
Archie-Tiger does have a portal key on Behemoth though.
Yes, he did pick that up, and I mean, this is pretty good. Legion team is in a good spot to take team fights, as well as really, if they wanted to, they can smash
Salomon
Silhouette.
doesn't get wrecked bot now.
Silhouette's not that much of a threat just yet. Hellborn team's going to have to continue to play passively till she does. I mean, she put a lot of damage out onto Lodestone, but with the PK Magnus and Behemoth, I don't think she's going to be able to put damage out.
Yeah, it's very risky. Nice deny in the mid lane.
Ooh, that was definitely not easy. Kraken grabbing an invisibility rune, and he's going to be able to scout out here in the jungle, but there's a lot of dangerous, as there's 3 or 4 people right around here.
Engineer gonna be caught out by Kraken.
Tsunami charge. Kraken is gonna go for it. He will get the kill, and he's actually gonna be fine. Unfortunately, the team kind of split up there. Lodestone used his rocket drill. He's got to be careful. Midas could PK right on top of him, and I'm not sure why he hasn't just yet. Oh, the Tsunami charge misses. Likely been a dead Lodestone there.
Difficult though without Kraken ulti. They didn't have a lot other than Midas, so it was very possible that he survives just because he's Lodestone.
Not a ton of damage coming out, I suppose.
The Legion have destroyed a
Cyrox finally taking out that first tower, and okay, so he's gonna be turning the Sustainer into a Resto Stone. So he's going Resto. He's gotten Mock this time instead, which I like, instead of the Cleaver.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, whether it's gonna do much in the long run, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I definitely don't think the Cleaver is necessary.
You have the Cleave with the Q and W anyways. Like, the Mock really just allows you to farm just as fast as a Cleaver.
And Mock's also, there's 3 portal keys already on this Hellborn team, so if nothing else to interrupt that, it's going to be useful. Just a little extra tidbit there. But yeah, he's definitely doing a lot better. 600 GPM. I think he ended last game at 350. So even with a pretty rough start, they had to rotate NG down there. They've definitely recovered. I'd like to see them get some towers though. I mean, with Behemoth Portal Key, yeah, and this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna push mid here and maybe group up in the middle lane.
And Kraken with the big portal key into deny.
Oh, unfortunate for them, but it still serves the purpose. A little bit of gold and a little bit more map control. And look at top tower, completely unscathed. 100% HP. And now Hellborn team's grouping up bottom. It's questionable.
I mean, it's a silhouette pretty much, and then he's got some backup in case they jump him with Magnus. But they really want this tower, I think. But I mean, we have Parasite getting the puzzle box 3 now, which is really good for them.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of Parasite, honestly. I forgot he was in this game. Just one of those.
Yeah, it's been a very low kill game though, and Legion looks like they're ahead in terms of kills and stuff, but they're really far behind on gold. So as much as I would like to say that they're actually, you know, getting back into this game, Salamon's gold is inflated.
I still feel like they can take a team fight. I think
yeah, they can, but it needs to be on their terms. They can't be pushing a tower, for example, and Salamon, his gold is inflated, so if this was any other carry, you know, you'd see the gold maybe be they would maybe be like 7k behind, for example. But as you said, they can take a team fight, but it has to be on their terms. It has to be them turtling, it has to be them defending a tower, or even just using the Behemoth ultimate on the solo silhouette when he's pushing. I haven't seen Architecture set up anything like that.
Behemoth, yeah, he is only level 8 too, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, here comes a rocket drill connecting onto a curse. Silhouette's nearby, but he's going to activate the Shatter Storm anyways. Will it pop off before Curse gets the ultimate off? Oh, Magnus with the Lava Surge catching Silhouette as she boarded back in.
Into it.
Yes, turn of events here could be bad for Magnus, but look at it. Silhouette actually putting out huge amount of damage. Silhouette, all right, she is going to fall, but she had the token. Solomon's going to get taken out of his ulti form. He doesn't have enough mana to use his ulti again. Behemoth Shockwave on top of the Kraken ultimate, but it's a little bit late. Not enough damage going around. And wow, so I was pretty mistaken. I thought Legion would have a good chance of winning this team fight, but it looks like Hellbort is coming out on top. Did Midas buy back in this fight? Or earlier? Yeah, he did.
He bought back, yeah. But, I mean, that was a terrible fight to take as well. They had no vision, and Engineer wasn't even there. As I said, they need to be taking a fight when they're turtling, not when they're just randomly dying.
That's true. Send Shatter Storm used on just one target there. They almost had a good shot with Silhouette teleporting in. That could have went bad, but she survived the initial burst, so...
Well, she had a token.
That's right. She had the token too. It was probably her decision to stay in the fight at that point.
Here, there are 4 mines right now for Mr. Engineer.
So you see a little bit of mine action here. Here comes the PK stun by Kraken.
Oh.
Parasite's going to jump in. Oh, it's going to connect only onto Parasite, but it's still not going to be enough to kill him. Behemoth's going to get actually locked down here, so he's not even able to get a Fisher off. This is bad news for the Legion side. Reason Game is going to have to pull off one hell of an ultimate combo by Lodestone and Magnus if they want to save their barracks here.
Yeah, there's Lodestone.
Oh, he does get a nice Shatter Storm off. That takes out the Kraken at least.
Why aren't they chasing more?
I don't know why they're not chasing.
They're going for Parasite, who is not going to die, but I have a feeling they could have gone for Silhouette instead.
And Magnus is going to sit here and just kind of farm the wave here. Yep. So they save their barracks, but the damage is almost done, and we see the raw potential of the shield breaker on Silhouette. If she goes unaffected, she's going to put out massive damage. Oh, and here she comes.
Yeah, she comes trying to go for something.
Just a little threatening to Magnus. Destruct her stuff.
But I mean, the shield breaker is just pretty typical on the Silhouette at the moment. It's a very nice item.
Yeah. She has. It's a damage item with no IS or attack speed, and she has that from Tree Grapple and and her passive.
from
So
Relentless Salvo. Yeah, it's nice.
it's perfect for her.
It's
Totally.
also great for split pushing. But
All
here,
right.
look, Legion team. They want to
Yeah.
set something up.
Here
Ultimate
comes
Chant
the
build.
eruption combo. He's gonna stun onto Kraken. He had a chance to really get a curse there, but he didn't. Behemoth Shockwave. So they go all in on the Kraken here, and that's a lot of
Stuff.
dedication just to kill the Kraken.
Yeah, and they're
Because
already setting up back in base.
yeah, with all of
Cyrox
their
does
major
not have
abilities on
ulti.
cooldown, this could be a chance for Hellborn to take something here. Somebody's gonna get spotted out in the jungle here. It's Lodestone. Nice lockdown by Midas and the follow-up by Silhouette, keeping those illusions in place.
But kind of strange that he's able to just get a kill like that, and then. Oh wait, no. What am I saying? Just Silhouette finding a time to die. I thought he had died in a different location. My bad.
Oh yeah.
No. Parasite though, overstaying his welcome. Nice storm by
Yes,
Midas.
that he is, and now here comes
And
Silhouette.
Salomon.
Look at the damage coming out! Solomon drops before he can get his ultimate off. That's bad news. And they're gonna follow up with another kill on a Lodestone here.
But Engineer needs to get out of here.
The puzzle box minions.
Oh, he's
putting
gonna
out
kill
so
himself.
much damage.
He killed himself. He killed himself.
They have to activate the fortification here. He did totally. I'm not sure how much he actually was gonna survive regardless, but hey, he's gonna go out on his own terms.
Yeah.
Gets a PK stun onto Silhouette, but the Storm Spirit's gonna disengage the Shatter Storm. He did a good job switching targets over to over to Midas, but yeah, Lodestone's gonna pay with his life. Silhouette's
the
here
Rax
just
is
gonna,
still gonna drop.
yeah.
Or not.
Stun onto Silhouette. He's gonna dive in here into Behemoth. A curse
And
is not even
swaps out.
remotely close in range to support her, but yeah, apparently she
And
was
Salomon
fine.
ulti used again. Oh man, this everything feels like it's going wrong for Legion side. Okay,
Yeah,
so he
it's-
has Resto ready, so they could potentially take a fight and try and surprise Hellborn team.
Oh, Solomon.
No,
Let's
yeah,
see.
Salomon, yeah.
Oh, there's a shrunken head picked up onto Kraken. I don't know. I mean, Hellborn team took the last fight, but they did have the token, so I don't know if Legion should not think that they can take it. Okay, here comes the initiation onto Solomon. They just continually getting jumped on here. Parasite's going to get kegged into the energy field, but it doesn't look like he's taking a ton of damage for some reason. Finally, they're actually able to focus some damage on there, but now 3 ultimates used only to kill Parasite. Kraken's going to be able to fall back as well as the rest of the team. No, they do get a stun on the Kraken. This could be big. They're going to get the jump onto him. This is the biggest window of opportunity they've actually had in some time, with 2 heroes
No
down
buybacks.
to clean up a tower or more. I mean, the damage potential is definitely there.
Yeah,
But again, they're using ultimates to get these kills.
but it's kind of interesting. If you look at the damage charts, you see that Magnus is really doing well on them. He's doing more damage than the Salomon actually is. And Salomon has a mock.
Yep.
So really crits to Labyrinth this game. He's really been keeping his team alive, I'd say.
Big Magnus is big. So, I mean, in terms of the later game, if this were to go on for another 25 minutes, is the chances of Legion team pulling through get slimmer as time goes on?
They actually have like better team fight in AoE. It's just I've been kind of disappointed by Archie Tiger's shockwaves this game. Parasite getting caught. Mine. No mine necessary. Toastbox is used though, so
Oh my god.
time to die. Dead.
Lodestone gonna get picked off here by those massive puzzle box minions.
Yeah, with the massive heads. They look so stupid, especially the wizard.
I like it. I mean, they
It
definitely look
looks
a
like
little
a
goofy.
Halloween max.
Yeah, it does.
That- Oh, Behemoth almost killing himself.
Yeah, Lennox pointing out in chat, a large portion of the time that Solomon hasn't been able to double ulti is because the puzzle box burning his mana.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
doesn't have the most amount of mana. To begin with, did they lose? Yeah, they lost the melee barracks bottom. But other than that, Legion team's holding on pretty strong here. And it's going to be really hard for Hellborn to siege. Unless they win a team fight, the upper hand's in favor of Reason Gaming in terms of defending. So they could get a little bit more experience on the Behemoth, get him really up there to level 16. That would just help the cause.
And, you know, get some Resto Stone stuff, maybe even a Storm, just, you know, focus on helping his Salamon out. Because, I mean, there's no team items on the Legion side right now, other than the tablet on Magnus.
Very true.
There's not even a Ring of the Teacher. I mean, there's a Ring of Sorcery, but I don't really count that as a true team fight-esque item. No Gnome's Wisdom on anyone. No Storm Spirit.
I mean, they don't really, like you said, the gold, they're probably much further behind besides 9K. Because it's just Solomon. So the rest of the team is really starved for items. I haven't seen a pickup in the past 15 minutes or more. What is NG going to plan on building with that totem? Is that going to be a Void Talisman or another tablet?
You can't build a tablet with that anymore.
Oh, you're right. So I guess it's likely going to be a Void Talisman.
Yeah, that's like the only item you can go with a major totem at the moment, which I find disappointing. I mean, I like that. Oh, you can go Energizer.
Yeah.
Could be a helpful team item, but you see how Midas is able to just push in all the way to the base?
Yeah.
They already need to be in base ready to set up when they do that, and I've not seen Lodestone or Architecture do that yet.
Well, they're going to clean up another Kongor here. And,
Shrunken
with
now
the gold,
silhouette.
yeah. There's plenty of buyback gold. One of those heroes where you can sit your illusion back if you lose in the fight, buy back in. That's like 3 or 4 silhouettes to deal with. So I think that there's no reason for them not to push. Then again, it's going to be hard, but...
I mean, there's Illusion Rune bottom. They see that as well. I mean, if Silhouette picks that up, it's so much easier to push.
Midas going to gank that.
Gonna take that Illusion Rune. Okay, so combo on Behemoth. Oh no, Lodestone might be wasting his ulti.
He's going to get it in here. He gets the Shatter Storm onto Midas, and here comes the Behemoth Shockwave. Hey, they had to use a couple of abilities, but they pick off the Midas, and I don't see Legion pushing without Midas.
And you mean Hellborn, but I do. I definitely do. He just needs to go in with that token.
There's Solomon going to initiate onto Silhouette. He is going to get Sheep Stick here. Even with the double damage, she falls down, so she will be coming back. But at the same time, is the damage done? There's a beautifully placed energy field on the Silhouette. She's taking huge damage. The Sword is going to buy her soon going to fall, though. Yes, Solomon, no, he gets the Extra ultimate off with the resurrection of the Shrunken Head. They turn it onto a curse. He's going to get his activated his ultimate, but at the same time, Silhouette's going to fall.
Oh, that swap, though.
She swaps out. This is a huge back and forth fight in a Legion team. They're going to buy back on Magnus to try to turn the tides here. But you can see, yeah, he is going to get the stun off onto Midas. The Rocket Drill to follow up. Midas will fall down here. And Hellborn team's kind of got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, not deciding whether or not they want to stay. The Behemoth
and here's the Magma stun. 1 second. No, he's not going to get it off.
Oh, man down a little bit there. I definitely think the Magnus should have manned up.
Yeah.
But a successful defense there. It only really cost them 1 buyback.
And they got the token as well, so that was really effective. And Parasite, guys.
That was the beautiful... The Sheep Stick on Solomon is going to be huge now.
That Sheep Stick really saved them. It really, really saved them. And I really like the pickup as well. It's really one of the best items on Solomon, because you always get 2 of them.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I'm not sure, did he... So it was in his ulti form, because he had to break the Nullstone by himself.
Yeah, he broke the ulti,
well
the Nullstone with the stun. And then with his, what's it called, the W when he's in ulti form, and then he sheeped.
Yeah, definitely impressive stuff there. And Reason Gaming showing that they're not out of it just yet. And like you said, they do have really, really strong team fight potential. What can Magnus get to really contribute more here? I mean, a shrunken head maybe continue
sheep.
with the damage. Sheep stick, yeah.
Yeah, just got the sheep.
I love Staff of the Master on Magnus in like casual play, but we'll never really see it
Oh,
here.
when I play TMM, I really, because you know you can farm so well with Magnus with the Volcanic Touch.
Yeah,
I always just opt for a Spell Sunder with the Staff of the Master, and then I go for a Heart, and then I'm unkillable.
speaking of, look at Magnus positioning here.
Yeah,
They're going to collapse on a Silhouette with the Shockwave, the follow-up stun to lock her down. He's channeling the Eruption. He doesn't care. Kill secured.
kill secured.
Beautiful. I don't even know how he got that far in
Yeah.
positioning, but he's probably going to buy himself a post-haste. Has he had Striders the whole game?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he didn't go for Steam Boots.
Huh. Nice little sidestep there by Behemoth.
Mm-hmm.
And Midas feel a little overconfident here. I guess he sees that the rest of the Legion team is pushing mid, but he's been
I mean, he
punished
just wants
twice
to combo.
now. Yeah.
But they can take this fight on Hellborn if Silhouette decides to buy back, but I really don't think
There
that he
comes the
wants to do
Shatterstorm
that.
being activated by Lodestone. He's going to Rocket Drill onto
Salamon.
Parasite. Follow up with the keg.
Salamon's down.
In the background, you're right. He did fall down, and they only trade Parasite for Solomon, and now the Legion team's forced to retreat. Energy Field might be enough to save Lodestone. He's got a PK in 1 more second. He does
But
get away
so
here.
does
Oh, no.
Kraken.
Oh, the Rocket Drill. He is running for his life. The Tsunami Charge. There's going to be a splash
Oh,
here.
nice storm.
Behemoth, though, with a Fisher, doing everything they can to keep Lodestone alive. The Storm Spirit onto himself. Questionable.
Engineer gonna buy back here though.
Okay, Engineer does buy back, but a majority of his abilities are on cooldown, so I think it's more of just to kind of maybe spook off Hellborn team. They used a lot of their cooldowns in this fight here. They don't have everything ready to defend.
Mm-hmm. But really, just a really good hold from Hellborn's side with that push, just because Salamon was completely down.
Yep, and he's out of money for the buyback with that recent purchase of the Shrunken Head. Nice little sidestep there by Magnus too. But again, if they don't finish this push, if they don't wrap it up in 20 seconds, Solomon's up and they have to fall back.
Yeah.
Behemoth might even jump on one of them here if they linger too long, because his ultimate's up and right now.
Yeah, Midas
Here it comes.
talking about being jumped on.
Yes, and the follow up, the Rocket Drill does connect. He's gonna get pushed out by a little bit range. No, where are you, Behemoth? Behemoth spending time going back and buying a Veil to Rot, and they're not gonna get the pick off here. There was so much potential for a kill onto Midas there. A little bit unfortunate, but again, they're getting more items onto their heroes and kind of sticking in there.
Mm-hmm. I'm really confused. I thought that they were gonna lose this way earlier. Because at the moment, it's just, it was all like the Silhouette show. But now, you know,
Yeah.
Salomon is holding his own with that sheep stick.
Yeah, it's definitely coming to be a closer matchup here. A couple of well-placed pickoffs. Like you said, they finally started setting up on this and picking off the split pushers.
Mm-hmm.
And then that buys them more time because Hellborn's not really confident pushing with 4. They still, after all this, they still have all of their barracks except for the original melee they lost. And here goes Behemoth. He might just jump on a Midas again here.
No, or he's
gonna
gonna get caught.
transmuted here.
Oh,
Oh, beautiful. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Magma's channeling his Lava Surge Eruption combination. I'm not sure. Behemoth is kind of saving the Shockwave. Eventually it works. Made me really nervous there, though.
Yeah, but Midas also didn't use his storm for whatever reason. He could have stormed anyone he wanted to.
Yeah, that is very true.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty well locked down for a majority of that, but I want to say he had at least a second to cast it.
Even to, you know, mitigate all the damage from the Magnus ulti if he could.
Right.
That being said, though, it is kind of the Salomon show. It feels like, but now Lodestone also has a sheep stick.
Look at
So
Midas.
Time to Die doing a really good job of, you know, getting the important
Oh,
items. in
top lane, they're
lane.
going to catch Parasite here. Not the biggest pick off, but it is still going to slow them down. And I was going to point out almost 5,000 gold on Midas with no buybacks. It's time to buy a sheep stick, right? Sell the steam boots.
Yeah, sell the steam boots. Oh yeah, he has post haste. He has both of them. Yeah, I would sell the steam boots and just go for the sheep stick. That's definitely an item they need right now on the Hellborn side because it feels like Salomon isn't getting locked down enough unless they get the Kraken ultimate on with the Midas combo and everything.
Yeah, and the funny thing about the pickup of the wing bow on Silhouette, it's great because the additional range is going to help her, but the evasion is pretty much useless against this Legion team. So they've got that going for them, that they have, their damage is pretty well mixed. She's not going to be like hard to kill with the wing bow.
Yeah, I mean it's still going to mitigate some of the auto attacks, which is nice.
Yeah.
But for the rest, you're right. But I think it is kind of necessary on Silhouette though, the extra range.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just normally it's so awesome, but it's not as awesome as it could be against most lineups with like a typical physical damage carry.
Yeah.
Just another thing that Reason has going for them here, and now they're going to go for a heart onto Solomon next. Or wait, no, it could. You're right. It's probably Symbol. What am I talking about?
Symbol with the ultimate is really good. It's nice pickup because you just
Magnus
extend
channeling
your
the
ultimate.
eruption, lava surge. Oh no! What happened? He didn't blink. He didn't drop the stun. That was for sure a dead Midas. A little bit of a panic there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That was so strange.
Kraken actually is. He picked up a tablet with his gold that he had, and now the demonic.
Now the demonic. That's gonna be huge.
Yeah, I think Silhouette is feeling the lockdown.
What's next on the plate for her? I mean, does she get rid of the Null Stone or the? It's always tricky. I mean, she could trade
the PK is so nice, but I think Enduro might be a good like replacement for the PK.
That's what I'm thinking too. Might be really the only option for her, but also still has a buyback, so saving that money at least for now is probably the right decision. Magnus in a good position here. He's gonna blink in, Sheepstick onto Midas, Lava Surge, Thin Air, fall back here.
Midas is just creating so much space for his team though.
Yeah.
Right now, and I like that he's doing this, but I mean he really has to be careful because they've got 3 Sheepsticks on Legion's side. Okay, let's look at the damage charts now. Magnus is still above Salomon.
Yeah, he's doing work. He's had a lot of massive ultimates this game and hasn't died a lot either. The fewest deaths on his team next to Behemoth. And
I would like to see maybe even a Nullfire pickup on Fusin to really to have 2 ways to cancel Sheepsticks. Because he's already used the shield a couple times to cancel it, but Nullfire cancels it as well.
I think we're getting to the point here where next big team fight could decide this game. Hellborn team's ready. They're tired of kind of just playing this back and forth matchup. They got the token, and it looks like they're setting up to make the final approach. I don't know. It's definitely not going to be easy. Balthazar, though, with a double damage. The timing of this. Yeah. Parasite can infest the heavy ballista. This is the time when they need to get that jump on a Silhouette, if anything. Here comes Behemoth. Oh, they are going to get the initiation on her, but she's going to tree grapple away and be able to get her shrunken head off. Now she's going to put the attacks in with nobody focusing her. Silhouette is completely melting through this enemy team here.
Yeah,
Solomon
the DD.
falls. Wow. No jump on a Silhouette with double damage is the biggest blunder of this game. Here comes the very late Shockwave. He's going to finish him off. Here comes the Magnus Eruption, Lava Surge. But look at Balthazar. He doesn't care. He's still just ending heroes one click at a time.
The mines, though.
The mines did finish him off, but obviously the token of life going to bring him back. He also had a buyback swap coming in. Woo! Reason Gaming put up a huge, awesome fight, but in the end, BMG coming out 2-0, sweeping the series. Sweep.
Sweep. Yeah, they played really well, especially in the first game. It was like no contest, but this game, Reason really showed what they're made of.
Yeah. So,
Cyrox making the right decision, going mock, also helps.
Yeah, definitely a much improved performance on Solomon. Glad we got to see that slight difference in what he's really made of. Unfortunately, they're going to have to wait a couple more weeks if they really want to stick it to him. But BMG, yeah, showing that they're still formidable, and they're going to be gunning for that ticket too.
Man, it's so even with all these teams, it feels like.
Yeah, even though